Hey, well, this is Zaccheus. Whether not alive, whether the day. God bless for tuning in. And for those tuning in for the first time, I thank you. And for those who consistently support me, I thank you as well. But today, I'm going to share being a slave to your credit card. Yes, being a slave to your credit card and how much Americans owe. And I'm going to share some of the statistics and how much America owes in credit card debt is crazy. And the thing is that you get deals when you go in and you go to the shopping malls all across the country. You get good deals, 50% off, 20% off, 30% off. But the 1%, they're not gonna watch you when you swipe your credit card and you keep swiping your credit card. I'm guilty of it. You have more than one credit card and you swipe it up, you swipe it because you're getting those good deals and you're not conscious of how much you're spending. You can easily max out your credit card. And according to statistics, I'm gonna get the statistics for you. According to the statistics, wow. According to the statistics, credit card debt totaled 1.31 trillion in 2023 from 887 billion in 2022. The average credit card holder had 6,565 in credit card debt. Crazy, 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 crazy. And that's the statistics of how much we own credit card debt. And man, if we're not mindful of how much we spend, and it's crazy because right now is an inflation right now. 5% of groceries are up in 5%. Groceries are up 5%. Rent, people can't even buy homes in America. A lot of states, people cannot buy homes. A lot of popular states, New York City, Florida, some parts of Georgia, and the list goes on. Hawaii, the list goes on. Americans can't even buy homes. The average, the 99% can't even buy homes. Only the 1%, but 99% cannot afford to buy homes in America. Especially if you live in an expensive city. You have to go far-fetching beyond. Go to the cities that's not so popular. Go to the states that are not so popular to buy homes. And the credit card, and it's off to the races. Like the because of the inflation, that just goes right out the door. That goes out the door, and after Thanksgiving, it's off to the races. But I mean by off to the races, it's off to the malls, the shopping malls, where we just spend like spending is going out of style. Not even our money, but we just swiping away. Swipe credit cards away. Swipe. Not even our own money, but we're spending just to get those deals, and we're fighting each other online, waiting online. There's many stories of people that waited online and they got into fist fights over at a Walmart couple of years ago in America. A couple of years ago, there was a Walmart squabble in New Jersey a few years ago, way before the pandemic, and people actually died. The stampede happened, and this happened on Black Friday. So you have to look at it this way. A lot of us are not mindful of how much we spend. A lot of us are not mindful of how we spend, so we do spend. And you want to make it some people want to make it a nice holiday time. So what they do is they spend money out. But when comes January, when January comes creeping in, the late December, early January, those bill collectors call you on the phone for their payments. And we can't even pay the minimum. Some of us can't even pay the minimum because we just swiped away. We maxed out our credit cards, but 1 or 2 credit cards on just shopping. And we're the 1%. And goes crazy. Not the 99%. It's the 99%. Not the 1%. The 99% goes crazy. Excuse me. The 1% meaning the rich. The 99% meaning us. We're the 99%, meaning us. We go crazy over shopping. We go crazy over keeping up with the Joneses. We go crazy trying to get the best deals. And we buy, you buy it for the kids and everything. And the thing is that we're not mindful of our spending. A lot of us are not mindful of our spending. Some of us are conscious, but some of us are not. We're max out our credit cards and we're just spend on our kids and spend and just continually buying gifts for people. And next thing you know, you maxed out. Now, you can't even pay your credit card debt off because by January, we owe so much debt in credit. We're swimming in credit card debt. And this is why so much companies call us. You get those phone calls. They call you on the phone, say, we can consolidate your debt. We can buy this is a credit card and you have to owe at least $10,000 in credit card debt or loans. Hello, loans or credit card debts. And that's the story of our lives. We're drowning in credit card debt, and we just the 1%, which is the rich, they trick us, and the 1% always get over on us. This is where they become more wealthy, and this is where they make their biggest money is today, Black Friday. Because let's face facts. If I go to a mall right now, it's packed out. If I go to a mall right now, because what they did was today they lowered the deals. The prices are a little better than last year. So you got 50% off of some certain products, you get 40% off of certain products, and the 1% know what they're doing. And this is where they become more wealthy. Let's lower the prices for the 99%, which is us, the struggling, the 9-to-5ers, the ones that are working hard, the ones that are living check to check, the ones that are living check to check. Let's just see this because this is our big shopping day. Let's just see if we can lower. They get into they get in contact with the retailers because they're the ones that's carrying the 1%, which is the rich, their products. Because guess who owns the products? Not us. We don't own the products. The 1% does, which is the rich. So what we do is we take out all our credit cards and we just swipe away. They know what they're doing, and then we swiped away, and the next year, you know what? We're making them more rich because we're working to pay off our credit card debt. We're working to pay off our credit card debt. You barely can put food on the table, but yet you're swiping away on this day. You ever been? A lot of us, you've been into the grocery stores. You see how much expensive it is. You see how much groceries went up. Milk, cheese, eggs, grapes. I bought grapes for $10 one time. I can't believe it. Whole bag of grapes for $10. You see how much fruits went up. You see how much food products went up. 5%. But a lot of our paychecks didn't go up. How many of you got a raise? Some people got a raise, but how many of you? But leave a comment. How many of you got a raise this year on your paycheck? But yet, the cost of living went up. How many of you? Not many of us. But yet, the 1% is going to manipulate us to run to the stores, run to the shopping malls, and swipe away on our credit cards. Folks, let's be wise. Let's be wise this time. Let's stop being slaves to our credit cards. Let's stop being slaves to debt. And let's be wise in these times. Let's just move. Let's just ask God for wisdom and just be conscious of how much you're spending. Because we don't want to be slaves to our credit cards. Let's just be conscious of what we're spending. Be conscious and be mindful of what we're spending. Because if we're not, we'll be slaves to our credit cards. And we'll be in debt up to our necks. Well, the live word of the day is coming out of Proverbs chapter 22, verses 7. The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is a slave to the lender. Well, this is Zaccheus. With another live word of the day, God bless and be safe out there. Peace and blessings.